Well, the second leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in a big one here this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Dodgers. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Now at the plate, number 8. And we are ready for some daytime
Man, I'm online right now.
Center fielder, number 8.
Yeah. Alright.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to third. Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Here's Chris Bryant now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, 1 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. High set by Kershaw, now the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Fouled back.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. It's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1 and 2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Addison Russell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Oh and 1, here it comes. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3.
They ain't giving nothing that time.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's taken for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. Here's Corey Seager. Into the windup and the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. So striding forward now, Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this is fouled at the plate. Oh, 2 now from Lester. And another foul ball.
Did you like it?
Swing and a miss with a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber will be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Here it comes. First pitch is a curveball that backs him off the plate. It's ball one.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
To 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with the fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Himself and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
1-2, here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Grandal has it, and he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired, 2 down now. Here's Javier Baez. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. No score here as we play inning number 2. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his outfield.
On the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So stepping in, he takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big curveball swung on and missed, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch-out and the offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
I got a couple of these.
Stepping in, number 35. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Way out in front. now a bunt attempt here, and this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping up now, Logan Forsythe. His past history against John Lester, 0 for 8. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. He waits, now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's at number 2. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. 0-1, here it comes. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Well, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, John Lester. He'll step in to lead it off from the top of the third.
John Lester.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Slider, oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off. And now pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3. Number 8 waits on deck. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Number 8, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Who was that?
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Forsythe is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. And now a pitch on the way. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Number 35 is there, and the side is retired. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Right fielder, Yasiel. Puig.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. 1 away. Ready now, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kershaw.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch.
Blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Anthony Rizzo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Taylor giving chase, and they can't run it down. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Anthony Rizzo becomes the first out of the inning.
Russell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Addison Russell will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Next for the Cubs,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 1-1. Here it comes. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Into the box now, Corey Seager. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Justin Turner.
First offering on its way. Justin Turner is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Rizzo scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
Standing in, number 35. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Look out.
Arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Lester ready. The 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Fouled back. Lester gets the sign. Here it comes on 3-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Schwarber has it, and that ends the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
For the Cubs,
He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
This one's flared out toward left. Taylor moving forward. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Settling in now, Javier
batter,
Baez.
number 9.
He singled his
Second
last
baseman,
time up.
Javier Baez.
From the stretch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Right
one.
fielder. Jason Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So coming to the plate, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
John Lester.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Slider. Oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off. Has a look. Now the pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-2. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. A throw to the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Number 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Number 8 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Yasmani Grandal.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
In now, Jock Peterson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Bryant.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle. Oh man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hey now. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this digging in for his second at bat. Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder Yasiel Puig.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Schwarber recovers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Digging in to try it again. Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Turner has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Now here it comes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting. Right
Striding
fielder,
into the box, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Turner is there to make the catch, and the side is. Here's Corey Seager. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, and there's one away. Standing in, Justin Turner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Now to the plate, number 35. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Ready once again, John Lester comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
John Lester.
Albert Almora is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch. Hit for the pitcher, Lester. Luis Avilan.
Almora, your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 43, Luis Avilan.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Number 8. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's a high pop-up. Forsythe is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 tries so far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Splitter, 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. So stepping in, Logan Forsythe. Been a strikeout victim. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. And a tag, and he is out easily. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here we go with inning number 9, as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Shortstop.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win. In now is Yasiel Puig. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 1 for 2.
Right fielder, Yes,
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
Pitcher number 43.
Now at the plate, Luis Avilan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Left fielder,
Chris Taylor is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
Struck him out. Struck him out again. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Wilson Contreras.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
Here's Javier Baez. He's got it. Hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Kenta Maeda.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 18.
Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Well, good idea. He just missed the pitch. He got the wrong one. He's looking for a fastball there. They threw him a changeup, and he just didn't go down to get it to drop the bunt. Even if it's a changeup or anything off speed, you still got to have a good approach of putting the ball down on the ground.
The 1-1 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A play at the plate. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. 1 out, nobody on. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do. Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Up next for the
Stepping
Cubs,
into the box,
right
Jason
fielder,
Hayward.
Jason
No hits in 3
Hayward.
tries so far. He's struck out once. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that's such a great pitch for a pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for a fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after here's Corey Seager, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Swing and a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. At the plate, Justin Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Now from the longtime home of the